The campfire sparks are rising up into the midnight air. The long day's heavy labor is behind me over there. My horse is resting steady by the cottonwood tree line, as the darkness brings a stillness that is beautiful and fine. An old 1960s melody is drifting through my mind, the kind of timeless music that my father left behind. Through the 70s and 80s, all the styles came and went, but the rhythm of this prairie night is time that's wisely spent. Shine on prairie moon, light up the valley floor. Show this lonely cowboy what his traveling heart is for. Guide me through the canyons and across the open stream, with your silver light illuminating every single dream. Coyotes start to howl along the Rocky Mountain crest, while the busy world in city towns is rushing without rest. But out here on the highlands, under your celestial glow, there's an old school piece of living that the modern worlds don't know. Watch the early pioneers roll wagons through the clay, and you've seen the changing frontiers slowly vanish all away. But tonight you shine as bright as you did in the ancient days, keeping this soul wanderer protected in your rays. Prairie moon, light up the valley floor. Show this lonely cowboy what his traveling heart is for. Guide me through the canyons and across the open stream, with your silver light illuminating every single dream. Yeah, the embers are all dying and the shadows stretch out deep. I pull my heavy blanket up and settle down to sleep underneath the prairie moon, as the wilderness rests deep. Pull my truck up to the edge where the weeping willows grow. water sits as still as glass in the evening's amber glow. The world out there is making noise, full of worry and of strain, but the lapping of the water seems to wash away the pain. I remember fishing with my dad back in the summer of '66, fixing up our old cane poles with simple string and sticks. Through the changes of the '70s and the fast-paced '80s years, this quiet shoreline stayed the place to conquer all my fears. Looking at reflections on the lake so deep and clear, watching all the memories of the people I hold dear. The water mirrors back the sky and the tall pine trees above, reminding this old cowboy of the simple things I love. A lonely loon calls out its song across the misty blue. The surface breaks in silver rings as a trout comes surface through. I don't need no crowded bars or neon lights to see. This patch of water on the range is sanctuary to me. Time keeps moving like a river, rushing onward to the sea. But sitting on this wooden dock brings stillness back to me. You can see your whole life passing in the ripples on the shore, and realize the things you have are all you're looking for. Looking at reflections on the lake so deep and clear, watching all the memories of the people I hold dear. The water mirrors back the sky and the tall pine trees above, reminding this old cowboy of the simple things I love. Yeah, the sun is dropping lower now, the night begins to wake. The stars start showing one by one upon the dark blue lake. Reflections on the lake, the peaceful road I take. The heat of July starts to drop as the sun goes down. We leave the dusty work site and we head away from town. The tailgates drop, the coolers packed with ice-cold beer. There ain't no place on earth I'd rather be than right here. And old 1960s acoustic chords drift from the radio, playing those slow 70s duets that we used to know. We crank up the volume as an 80s anthem starts to play, singing every single word to wash the heavy week away. Underneath those summer country nights, white and blue, where the fireflies are dancing in the evening dew, with a sweet girl beside me and a guitar in my hand, living like a king in this rugged country land. The smell of fresh cut alfalfa is heavy on the breeze. The crickets start their music down among the oak trees. We light a little campfire just to chase away the dark, watching every single worry drift away with every spark. They can keep their crowded beaches and their city avenues, where everybody's rushing around with nothing left to lose. Got me a midnight tailgate parked down by the creek, and the simple country freedom that we look for all the week. Underneath those summer country nights, white and blue, where the fireflies are dancing in the evening dew, with a sweet girl beside me and a guitar in my hand, living like a king in this rugged country land. Yeah, the embers are cooling and the stars are burning bright. We're just taking our sweet time in the middle of the night. Summer country nights, everything feels just right. The riverbank is muddy, where the weeping willows lean. The prettiest little hideaway that I have ever seen. I unpacked my old six-string from its beaten vinyl case, and sit down on a smooth stone in this quiet, lonely place. My grandfather bought this guitar back in '64 and taught me how to finger pick behind the smokehouse door. Through the '70s outlaws and the 80s country rock. This wood has kept the rhythm like a steady ticking clock. Just playing my guitar by the water, sitting all alone, strumming out a melody across the river stone, where the music meets the current and the wild winds blow, singing to the rhythm of the river's steady flow. The bass strings hum softly like a bullfrog in the reeds. A simple minor chord is all this heavy spirit needs. No microphone or spotlights, no crowded concert hall, just the rushing of the water and the whippoorwill's call. The world out there keeps moving at a frantic, crazy pace, but time stands completely still in this forgotten space. You can wash away your troubles with a simple G and can't let the river carry them out to the open sea. Just playing my guitar by the water, sitting all alone, strumming out a melody across the river stone, where the music meets the current and the wild winds blow, singing to the rhythm of the river's steady flow. Yeah, the last chord is ringing as the sun sinks out of sight. I pack away the old six string into the fading light. Guitar by the water into the quiet night. Riverbank is muddy, where the weeping willows lean. The prettiest little hideaway that I have ever seen. I unpacked my old six string from its beaten vinyl case and sit down on a smooth stone in this quiet, lonely place. My grandfather bought this guitar back in '64 and taught me how to finger pick behind the smokehouse door. Through the '70s outlaws and the '80s country rock, this wood has kept the rhythm like a steady ticking clock. Just playing my guitar by the water, sitting all alone, strumming out a melody across the river stone, where the music meets the current and the wild winds blow, singing to the rhythm of the river's steady flow. The bass strings hum softly like a bullfrog in the reeds. A simple minor chord is all this heavy spirit needs. No microphone or spotlights, no crowded concert hall, just the rushing of the water and the whippoorwill's call. The world out. The cabin lights are reflecting on the water down below. The summer heat is fading as the evening breezes blow. I see you walking down the path with a blanket in your hand, the prettiest girl that's ever stepped upon this country land. We turn the truck radio down to a station playing slow, a 1960s love ballad from a long, long time ago. Through the 70s duets and the 80s country tracks, we found a classic rhythm where our heavy hearts relax, falling into lakeside love under the midnight sky, watching the silver ripples as the gentle wind goes by. With your head upon my shoulder and my arm around your waist, there ain't no sweeter memory that time could ever erase. The bullfrogs sing their bass line down inside the marshy reeds. Your sweet and gentle smile is the only thing I need. Far away from crowded city streets and everyday alarms, I found my piece of heaven right here inside your arms. They can keep their fancy restaurants and their polished city bars. I would rather sit right here beneath the billion stars, with the water lapping softly on the old wooden dock, and time standing completely still against the kitchen clock, falling into lakeside love under the midnight sky, watching the silver ripples as the gentle wind goes by. With your head upon my shoulder and my arm around your waist, there ain't no sweeter memory that time could ever erase. Yeah, the morning mist will roll in when the sun begins to wake, but tonight it's just the two of us beside the quiet lake, lakeside love, for as long as it takes. The calendar's turning and the days are getting short. The green is turning yellow on the old basketball court. I see the cornfields ripening beneath the August sun, and realize that summertime is nearly over and done. I find an old 1960s track that we used to play back when the 70s and 80s felt a million miles away. We'd roll the windows down and let the warm wind fill the car, chasing down our childhood like a falling distant star. So give me just one more summer underneath the country sky, before the autumn chill comes in and the wild birds start to fly. Let me hold on to the sunshine and the long, slow afternoon before the winter snow comes down and changes up the tune. We spent the months swimming down at the old quarry hole, with nothing but a sunburn and a carefree, happy soul. Now the evenings are getting cooler and the shadows stretch out long, and the crickets are singing the final verse of their seasonal song. Time keeps on moving like a train upon the track, and no matter how you beg it, it ain't never turning back. But if I could freeze the clock right now, I'd keep it on July and live forever underneath this golden country sky. So give me just one more summer underneath the country sky, before the autumn chill comes in and the wild birds start to fly. Let me hold on to the sunshine and the long, slow afternoon before the winter snow comes down and changes up the tune. Yeah, the last light is dipping down behind the timberline. I'm holding on to these memories and making sure they're mine. Just one more summer before the leaves design. Park my dusty 4x4 right on the river bend. where the pavement finally gives up and the gravel has an end. I drop the tailgate down and kick my boots off in the grass and watch the muddy water and the drifting timber pass. My old man had a tape machine back in the summer of '69, playing those 1970s outlaws who were singing mighty fine. By the time the 1980s came, they added a little rock and roll, but the steady beat of the riverbank is what satisfies my soul. Living country by the water, where the pace is nice and slow, where the weeping willows whisper and the catfish down below, with a cold drink in my hand and a line out in the stream. Just a hard-working country man, living out a simple dream. The dragonflies are buzzing through the heavy summer heat, far away from traffic lines and crowded city streets. The sun is baking down on the old wooden fishing dock, and for once in my busy life, I ain't looking at the clock. They can have their high-rise buildings and their fancy neon signs. I'd rather watch the sunlight filter through the river pines. There's a deep and quiet medicine that nature always brings when you're sitting by the water, listening to the way it sings. Living country by the water, where the pace is nice and slow, where the weeping willows whisper and the catfish down below, with a cold drink in my hand and a line out in the stream. Just a hard-working country man, living out a simple dream. Yeah, the evening mist is rising as the sun begins to fade. I'm sitting in the finest parlor that the good Lord ever made. Just country by the water, deep inside the southern shade. Park my dusty 4x4 right on the river bend, where the pavement finally gives up and the gravel has an end. I drop the tailgate down and kick my boots off in the grass and watch the muddy water and the drifting timber pass. My old man had a tape machine back in the summer of '69, playing those 19 subbies outlaws who were singing mighty fine. By the time the 1980s came, they added a little rock and roll, but the steady beat of the riverbank is what satisfies my soul. Living country by the water, where the pace is nice and slow, where the weeping willows whisper and the catfish down below, with a cold drink in my hand and a line out in the stream. Just a hard-working countryman living out a simple dream. The dragonflies are buzzing through the heavy summer heat, far away from traffic lines and crowded city streets. The sun is baking down on the old wooden fishing dock, and for once in my busy life, I ain't looking at the clock. They can have their high-rise buildings and their fancy neon signs. I'd rather watch the sunlight filtered through the river pines. There's a deep and quiet medicine that nature always brings when you're sitting by the water, listening to the way it sings. Living country by the water, where the pace is nice and slow, where the weeping willows whisper and the catfish down below, with a cold drink in my hand. The heavy crowd is packing up and heading back to town, leaving just the empty sand as the amber sun goes down. I walk along the water's edge, where the gentle ripples break, taking in the medicine that only silence can make. Radio is buzzing with a track from 6 to 5, a gentle folk art melody that keeps the past alive. Through the 19s and his acoustic trends and the 80s rock and roll, the stillness of this lonely beach is what reclaims my soul. Standing on the quiet shore where the world is completely still, watching the purple shadows climb across the eastern hill. No more frantic rushing around, no more heavy city noise, just the peaceful healing water and a simple cowboy's voice. The seagulls have all gone to rest, the air is getting cool, the ocean sits as peaceful as a mountain canyon pool. I find a piece of driftwood and I sit down for a while, thinking about the long road and the miles behind my smile. We spend our whole lives running after But everything that matters is right here in the sand, where the quiet water whispers to the outline of the land. Standing on the quiet shore where the world is completely still, watching the purple shadows climb across the eastern hill. No more frantic rushing around, no more heavy city noise, just the peaceful healing water and a simple cowboy's poise. Yeah, the first star is breaking through the deep and darkening blue. The tide is coming steady and the world feels fresh and new. On the quiet shore, I am making it through. The morning fog is heavy on the smoky mountainside. I park my old Chevrolet right by the water's edge, so wide. The cedar trees are standing tall, reflecting in the blue, as the southern sun breaks through the mist to start the day anew. My daddy used to play a tune he learned in '69, strumming on the front porch with a glass of homemade wine. Through the '70s outlaws and the '80s country boom, this old Tennessee shoreline always chased away the gloom. Down by the Tennessee lake, where the catfish bite all day, where a hard-working countryman can wash his cares away, with the acoustic guitar humming and the water rolling slow. It's the closest thing to heaven that a southern boy can know. The dragonflies are skimming past the old wooden boat dock. Out here in the country, we don't worry about the clock. Just a fishing pole, a cooler, and some time to spend alone, far away from city streets made of concrete and a stone. They can keep their fancy high-rises and busy city neon lights. Give me the crickets singing on these warm summer nights, where the mud is on my boots and the air is clean and sweet, and the rhythm of the rolling waves is music to my feet. Down by the Tennessee lake, where the catfish bite all day, where a hard-working countryman can wash his cares away, with the acoustic guitar humming and the water rolling slow. It's the closest closest thing to heaven that a southern boy can know. Yeah, the fireflies are waking up as the day begins to break, and the moonlight starts to dance across the peaceful southern lake. Tennessee Lake, keep my soul away. I pull an old cardboard box down from the attic floor and find the vintage songbook from behind my bedroom door. The pages are all yellowed and the edges are all torn, but it holds the simple truths of the land where I was born. Here's a standard chords arrangement from the winter of '64, back when the country music had a pure and honest chord. Through the '70s vinyl records and the '80s tape cassette, these melodies have memories that I will never forget. Strumming on these country heartstrings, playing soft and slow, singing about the heritage from a long time ago. Every note's a memory, every lyric is a friend, tying up the broken pieces that a cowboy needs to mend. My callous fingers find the frets upon the old maple neck, bringing back the porch light nights onto this wooden deck. I can hear my daddy's voice joining in the harmony as the evening wind goes whistling through the weeping willow tree. They can change the style of music and the trends upon the stage, try to turn the old school into a modern flashy age, but they can't erase the feeling that a simple G chord brings when a working man is singing from his country heartstrings. Strumming on these country heartstrings, playing soft and slow, singing about the heritage from a long time ago. Every note's a memory, every lyric is a friend, tying up the broken pieces that a cowboy needs to mend. Yeah, the night is settling steady and the fireplace is bright. I'm just picking out the teardrops into the silver light. Country heartstrings guiding me home tonight. The horizon is burning with a deep and final red as I look back on the long and dusty road that I have led. My old leather saddle is resting on the porch floor, and I know I won't be riding through that canyon anymore. The 1960s Pioneer tune plays low on my radio, reminding me of campfire nights from a long time ago. Through the 70s trials, in the 80s changing scenes, I kept my boots right in the dirt and lived out all my dreams. Now I'm watching the last sunset dropping down behind the hill. The working days are over and the valley's completely still. I tip my hat to the open range, to the wild and to the free. Yeah, this last sunset is a peaceful sight to see. My trusted old gelding whinnies softly in the lane. He feels the coming winter and the turning of the rain. We put in our hard labor, we stayed honest and stayed true underneath this grand old canopy of country white and blue. The young folks are talking about the cities made of stone, building up a modern world that I have never known. But I'm glad I spent my lifetime where the golden eagles fly, leaving my small footprint underneath this western sky. Now I'm watching the last sunset dropping down behind the hill. The working days are over and the valley's completely still. I tip my hat to the open range, to the wild and to the free. Yeah, this last sunset is a peaceful sight to see. Yeah, the gold is turning black now as the darkness settles deep. An old-time cowboy closing up his eyes to go to sleep. The last sunset bringing everlasting rest. The campfire's dying down to an ember's orange glow. I walk down to the lakeside where the gentle rushes grow. The water sits as still as glass beneath the midnight sky, reflecting every single star that's burning bright and high. My mind drifts back to an old school track from the summer of '69, when the 1970s outlaws were all singing mighty fine. By the time the 1980s came, the world had lost its slow. But these water-mirrored moonbeams keep the pace of long ago. Staring at the moonlit reflections on the water tonight, watching all my yesterdays swimming in the silver light. Every wrinkle on the surface is a road I had to take, finding deep and quiet healing on this lonely country lake. The bullfrogs play the bass line while a distant coyote cries. A perfect midnight harmony beneath the open skies. No neon signs or crowded bars could ever match this view, where the moonlight paints a picture that is honest, clean, and new. They say a man gets wiser as the years begin to fade, looking back at all the choices and the promises he made. But out here in the stillness, far away from city noise, the water washes clean the doubt and gives a cowboy poise. Staring at the moonlit reflections on the water tonight, watching all my yesterdays swimming in the silver light. Every wrinkle on the surface is a road I had to take, finding deep and quiet healing on this lonely country lake. Yeah, the night is getting colder now, the fog begins to creep, but the moonlit reflections are gonna guard me while I sleep. Moonlit reflections as the valley rests deep. The traffic light on Main Street is blinking yellow and slow. The teenagers are driving trucks where the dirt tracks go. We gather at the Dairy Queen to wash the dust away, counting up the hours at the closing of the day. The jukebox in the corner plays a hit from '68, back when the country standard didn't have to tolerate the changing of the 70s or the 80s neon trend. Just a steady guitar strumming, making every kid a friend. Living out a small town summer underneath the water tower, where the days stretch out forever and we don't count the hour, with a cold drink on the tailgate and a heavy country twang, singing all the classic tracks that our daddies always sang. The bleachers at the ball field are hot from the July sun. Everybody knows your name before the game is won. No skyscrapers or subways, no frantic city race, just the quiet piece of heritage inside this little place. They say there's bigger fortunes out beyond the county line, but I wouldn't trade this valley for a golden dollar mine. The freedom of a Friday night with your buddies by your side is a grander kind of living than the places where they hide. Living out a small town summer underneath the water tower, where the days stretch out forever and we don't count the hour, with a cold drink on the tailgate and a heavy country twang, singing all the classic tracks that our daddies always sang. Yeah, the fireflies are blinking as the sun slips out of view. Another perfect evening under a canopy of blue. Just a small town summer where the old school heart stays true. I spent too many winters chasing city lights and gold, living in a crowded room where the air felt sharp and cold. But I packed my old Ford truck up with everything I own and headed back to the valley that my childhood had known. Built a little cabin where the river turns and bends. An old 1960s melody is playing for my friends. Through the 70s outlaws and the 80s country style, this shoreline keeps a rhythm that can make a sad man smile. 'Cause I'm home by the water, where the weeping willows grow, where the days pass by easy and the river ripples slow, with a porch swing on the deck and a guitar in my hand. I'm a wealthy man inside this little patch of country land. The morning mist comes rolling off the surface of the lake. An honest prayer of thankfulness is the first step that I take, far away from factory whistles and the ticking of the clock. My only main assignment is the rocking of this dock. They can keep their fancy high-rises and streets of polished stone. I would rather walk these dirt paths and call this place my own. Out here the water washes clean the dust of every day and carries all my heavy doubts and worries far away. 'Cause I'm home by the water, where the weeping willows grow, where the days pass by easy and the river ripples slow. With a porch swing on the deck and a guitar in my hand, I'm a wealthy man inside this little patch of country land. Yeah, the fireflies are waking as the sun slips out of sight. The water mirrors back the stars into the silver night. Home by the water, where my soul stays right. Do. The world out there keeps changing at a crazy, frantic pace, with their concrete and their wires taking over every space. But out here in the valley, where the cattle still run free, the heritage is rooted deep inside the oak wood tree. They try to change the music, but they cannot kill the soul that we gathered from the 1960s outlaw rock and roll. Through the 70s vinyl records and the 80s tape cassette, we're keeping up the standards that the old timers set. 'Cause we are forever country, from the cradle to the grave, holding on to standard values that our early daddies gave. With the dirt upon our boots and the blue sky up above, we're standing true to the tradition and the lifestyle that we love. It's a handshake on a promise, it's a neighbor helping hand, it's an honest day of labor on a rugged piece of land. It's the front porch acoustic guitar playing soft into the night, and a simple faith that guides us till the early morning light. They can build their fancy towers till they reach the silver moon, but they'll classic country tune. It's a fire in the spirit, it's a truth that's bound to last, a proud and steady future built upon a golden past. 'Cause we are forever country, from the cradle to the grave, holding on to standard values that our early daddies gave. With the dirt upon our boots and the blue sky up above, we're standing true to the tradition and the lifestyle that we love. Yeah, the sun is setting golden on this grand old western plain, but the spirit of the cowboy is still running like a train. Forever country, yeah, we will always remain.
Yeah. Oh, John Denver's on the radio screen, singing about the roads that I've never seen. Dusty boots resting on the dashboard line, looking for a piece that I left behind. Windows roll down in the evening breeze, whispering chords through the willow trees. Oh, I'm driving down the Sunset Highway, living my life in a classic way. Got the 70s gold and the 80s rock, chasing the sun, ignoring the clock, like an old country song from the days of old. This asphalt path is paved with gold. I remember the nights on the neon light, when the 60s vinyl played just right. A slow dance romance, a simple guitar, staring at the sky for a shooting star. Now the engine hums a familiar tune underneath the light of a Texas moon. Oh, I'm driving down the Sunset Highway, living my life in a classic way. Got the 70s gold and the 80s rock, chasing the sun, ignoring the clock, like an old country song from the days of old. This asphalt path is paved with gold. Time moves fast, but the music stays, bringing back the warmth of the yesterday. From a broken heart to a brand new start, every classic melody plays its part. Oh, I'm driving down the Sunset Highway, living my life in a classic way. Got the 70s gold. Yeah, just a road to me, where the music sets me free. On this sunset highway,
The dashboard clock says it's 3:30. Just the lonely white lines keeping company with me. An old 60s ballad is playing soft and low, about a man who had to pack his bags and go. My eyes are getting heavy and the coffee's getting cold, but I've got a little story that's left untold. I can hear the 70s outlaw tune start to roll, putting a little bit of fire back into my soul. Like Waylon and Willie on a midnight run, driving this big rig toward the morning sun. The tires are winding on the blacktop floor, and I'm counting down the hours till I'm at your door. Just give me one more mile, one more highway sign, before I lose my mind on this county line. Got an 80s neon stadium rocking my head, thinking about the warm sheets on our king-size bed. One more mile to shake off the dust. One more mile is a milestone I must. I've been from coast to coast and town to town, trying to find a place where a rolling stone settles down. But the only place that feels like a real home address, the house where you're wearing that old vintage summer dress. The jukebox in my mind keeps playing our song, and it's telling me exactly where I belong. Just give me one more mile, one more highway sign, before I lose my mind on this county line. Got an 80s neon stadium rocking my head, thinking about the warm sheets on our king-size bed. One more mile to shake off the dust. One more mile is a milestone I must. The road can be a prison when you're far apart. It puts a lot of distance on a fragile heart. But every single inch of this cold gray stone that's bringing me closer to the love I've known. Just give me one more mile, one more highway sign, before I lose my mind. I can see the town lights now. Almost home, one more mile. Rain is tapping on the windshield pane like an old 60s melody, sweet and plain. A slow time long gone, keeping me awake until the early dawn. I put my hands on the steering wheel tight and let the past take over the night. The 70s vinyl starts to spin in my mind, bringing back the pieces that I left behind. Your laughter echoes in the empty seat to the steady rhythm of the highway beat. We were young, we were wild, we were flying high underneath that endless summer sky. And the wheels of memory keep turning round, rolling through every single sleepy town. Got a native love song on the radio station, driving through the ghost of our sweet nation. Every turn I take, every road I see, just brings you right back to me. I passed the old diner where the jukebox played something bitter and sweet. The neon sign is flickering, half broken now. Time changes everything, it shows you how. But the way you looked in that faded blue jeans are still the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Turning round, rolling through every single sleepy town. Got a native love song on the radio station, driving through the ghost of our sweet nation. Every turn I take, every road I see, just brings you right back to me. You can change the tires, you can paint the truck, you can pray to the highway for a little luck, but you can't outrun the tracks you made. Some kind of love just will never fade. And the wheels of memory keep turning round, rolling through every single sleepy town. Got an 80s love song on the radio station, driving through the ghost of our sweet nation. Every turn I take, every road I see, just brings you right back to me. Yeah, they just keep rolling around, those wheels of memory, spinning me back
to you.
The sun sinks down behind the old barn door, and the shadows start to dance on the kitchen floor. Sweet 60s love song is turning on the wheel, capturing the magic of the way I feel. The crickets start to sing their nighttime blues as I kick off my heavy working shoes. The 7/8 acoustic guitar begins to play, chasing the stress of the daylight away. Spark up a fire in the backyard ring and listen to the melody the pine trees sing, with a cold glass of sweet tea in my hand, looking out over this peaceful land. Oh, give me these country nights forever, underneath the stars that shine together. Got an 80s slow dance ballad on the air, holding you close, forgetting every care, where the time moves slow and the love runs deep. These are the memories I'm gonna keep. The neon of the city can't compare to this, to the simple perfection of a midnight kiss. No traffic, no sirens, no crowded street, just the fireflies dancing around our feet. We've got the moonlight shining like a silver crown, far away from the noise of the busiest town. Oh, give me these country nights forever, underneath the stars that shine together. Got an 80s slow dance ballad on the air, holding you close, forgetting every care, where the time moves slow and the love runs deep. These are the memories I'm gonna keep. When the world gets crazy and the days get long, I just look forward to our favorite song, to the quiet dark and the peaceful breeze, and the sound of your heart putting mine at ease. Oh, give me these country nights forever, underneath the stars that shine together. Got an 80s slow dance ballad on the air, holding you close, forgetting every care, where the time moves slow and the love runs deep. These are the memories I'm gonna keep. Yeah, just you, me, under pulled over at an old abandoned diner stop, where the paint is peeling from the tabletop. A faint 60s jukebox tune rings in my ears, echoing the laughter from the golden years. I can almost see us in that corner booth, drinking cherry cola in our crazy youth. The 70s folk guitar starts to softly weep, waking up the memories that I used to keep by the old gas pump where we filled the tank and carved our initials on the riverbank. We had a pocket full of change and an open mind, leaving all the worries of the world behind. Oh, these roadside memories are everywhere, flickering like neon in the midnight air. Got an 80s rockin' country track on the radio, reminding me of places that I used to know. Every mile marker, every faded sign is a postcard from the days when you were mine. There's a scenic outlook where we used to park, watching all the headlights cutting through the dark. You lean your head against my flannel shirt, talking about our dreams and how the world could hurt. Now it's just a gravel lot on a lonely hill, but the ghost of our love is lingering still. Oh, these roadside memories are everywhere, flickering like neon in the midnight air. Got an 80s rockin' country track on the radio, reminding me of places that I used to know. Every mile marker, every faded sign is a postcard from the days when you were mine. They can build new highways, they can bypass towns, they can tear the old motels and diners down, but they can't erase the tire tracks we made. Some roadside history will never fade. Oh, these roadside memories everywhere, flickering like neon in the midnight air. Got an 80s rockin' country track on the radio, reminding me of places that I used to know. Every mile marker, every faded sign is a postcard from the days when you were mine. Yeah, just staring at the open road with a heavy nostalgic load on these roadside memories. Clock on the dashboard is ticking past 2. I'm running on coffee and thinking of you. An old 60s country song plays on the air about a rambling man who was never quite there. But I've made up my mind, no more staying away. I'm pressing the gas, I'm not waiting for a day. The 70s acoustic guitars to drive, keeping this tired old cowboy alive. The steel guitar winds through the cold midnight fog, while the headlights cut tracks past the valley and bog. The road is a ribbon of black and of gray, but it's leading me back to the place I will stay. Oh, I'm gonna make it home before dawn, before the dark of the night is completely gone. Got an 80s outlaw anthem rocking the bay, chasing the shadows and the blue moonlight away. Just a few more miles till the sun starts to rise, and I can look back into your sweet brown eyes. I can see the porch light from a mile down the road, shedding the weight of my heavy traveling load. The morning star shining to welcome me in to the only real place where my life should begin. No more lonely motels and cold greasy spoons. No more singing my blues to the oncoming moons. Oh, I'm gonna make it home before dawn, before the dark of the night is completely gone. Got an 80s outlaw anthem rocking the bay, chasing the shadows and the blue moonlight away. Just a few more miles till the sun starts to rise, and I can look back into your sweet brown eyes. The night may be long and the highway may twist, and the hills may be covered in early spring mist, but there ain't a thing that can slow down my wheels when I'm heading right back to the love my heart feels. Oh, I broke the chains of that everyday grind. Left the noise and the worries of the city behind. And those 60s folk tune is floating on the breeze, singing about freedom and doing what you please. My map is thrown out and my tank is full of gas, watching the ghost of my old troubles pass. The 70s southern rock starts to kick and roll as I stomp my boot down on the truck bed floor. The steel guitar screaming like an eagle in the sky, saying, hey there, country boy, it's your time to fly. With the wind in my hair and the sun on my face, I'm finally running at my very own pace. Oh, I'm rolling down this freedom highway, going things my own in a classy way. Got an 80s outlaw anthem rocking the air, chasing the horizon without a single care. No boundaries ahead, no looking back. Yeah, I'm finding my soul on this open track. There's a comfort in knowing I can choose where to go, whether I ride it fast or I take it real slow, passing through the canyons and the tall desert peaks, finding the answers that every man seeks. This old truck of mine is a castle on wheels, and nobody can dictate how this cowboy feels. Oh, I'm rolling down this freedom highway, doing things my own in a classic way. Got an 80s outlaw anthem rocking the air, chasing the horizon without a single care. Oh, no boundaries ahead and no looking back. Yeah, I'm finding my soul on this open track. They try to fence you in and they try to make you stay, but a restless country heart will always find a way to break through the gates and to outrun the night and drive straight into the morning light. I'm finding my soul on this open track. Yeah, just the open road and me, finally totally free.